And here in the chapel this morning, we have special guests. We have Isaac Shalene and Emma Shalene. Welcome, Isaac. Welcome, Emma. And we're also joined by one of the co-creators, Kathleen Slobin. Welcome, Kathleen. Welcome to chapel, everyone. It's good to be together. Yes, everyone is welcome here. Welcome. Welcome, Kelly. It's good to see you. Welcome to chapel.
Thank you.
Doves fly out and doves come home here to rest. In my heart is wide open, heart is wide open, my heart is.
Good morning, Nina. Welcome to chapel. Many of us know Erica Cunningham, now going by Erica Crystal Jade. She is currently in India, and she was going to offer music this morning, and she has not showed up. So I hope that she is well. So I'm going to invite Jonathan to offer our land acknowledgement. Thank you, Jonathan.
I'm joining you today from the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the ancestral lands of the Haudenosaunee, Monongahela, Lenape, and Shawnee peoples. We acknowledge the displacement of native languages and cultures that have been severely damaged or lost due to forced removal and assimilation. We honor the original caretakers of this region and uplift their historic, unique, and enduring relationship with this land, which is their ancestral territory. We pay our respects to their elders and their past, present, and future people, community, and culture. While we cannot change the past, we commit to continued gratitude for the gifts of nature, along with ongoing respect, care, and stewardship of the land, each other, and future generations. We are committed to learning and supporting Indigenous communities in the region today and in the future. Here in Pittsburgh, the Council of Three Rivers American Indian Center promotes the socio-economical development of the Native American community and others who experience the same type of economic difficulties in the greater Pittsburgh metropolitan area. I will put their link in the chat. And now I invite you to name the Indigenous community on whose land you're joining us from today in the chat. And now I invite Kathleen Slobin to do our welcome.
Good morning and welcome to Star King School for the Ministry's first Tuesday chapel. No matter how we identify, no matter who we love, no matter where we have been or where we may be going, no matter our history or our current circumstances, all of us, all of who we are, is a spark of the divine. Star King, our seminary, recognizes the multicultural nature of our global community. We welcome the spirit of Easter's renewal. We welcome the holy month of Ramadan, its spirit of fasting and devotion. And we welcome the coming spirit of Passover's liberation from slavery and oppression to freedom. Yes, And we also want to extend our gratitude to Earth that sustains us daily. Today's service is entitled Ordinary, Extraordinary, Divine. Welcome to chapel. We are grateful you are here. I invite you now to light your chalice and join Ronnie Boyd and Jonathan Murray in lighting our sacred flames.
Good morning, beloveds. We're now going to light the chalice. I have my chalice here. And I'm going to share a few words. This chalice is one public symbol of Unitarian Universalism, a faith path that some of us share. Please join me in saying Star King Chalice lighting words. The words are in the chat. With the kindling of this flame, we reaffirm our commitment to accept life's gifts with grace and gratitude, and to use them to bless the world with the spirit of love. Now I would like to invite Jonathan to light our red and white candles.
The white and red candles are a tradition created to accompany the chalice lighting by our Emerita president, Rebecca Parker. The white candle symbolizes violence, suffering, and death, and serves as a reminder that we gather in a time of war. The red candle symbolizes the abiding reality of love and the shared work to restore the human community and the earth to wholeness and harmony.
Welcome, everyone. I'm going to invite Emily Richards to lead us in an in-gathering song. What do you think, Emily? Do you think Spirit of Life or Wo Ya Ya?
Let's do Spirit of Life.
Thank you, Emily. Please open your hearts, and if you know the words, please sing along. And if you have your Unitarian Universalist hymnal, I think it's number 122.
Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. We'll do it one more time. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Thank you, Emily. Erica has joined us. Now that our voices are warmed up, I'll invite Erica to lead us in one more song, Whoa Ya Ya.
We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know it then. And we are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know it then. And we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know it then. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We are going. Heaven knows how we are going, but we know within. And we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. 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 Oh yeah, yeah.
Sorry. So I'm going to offer some words, a reading by the Reverend Leslie Takahashi. It is called We Are Connected. We are connected. Despite distance and fear, we are connected. Despite loneliness and change, we are connected. Across different experiences and lives, we are connected. Even in the face of inevitable losses of life, we are connected. When we wish to laugh, we are connected. When we mourn, we are connected. Across a nation divided, we are connected. Even when we dance alone in a room, we are connected. In the heat of the sun, we are connected. In the glow of the stars, we are connected. Across the limits of our imagination, we are connected. Even when nature trembles, we are connected. Ashe.
Friends, we are going to invite you to sing with us, Where Do We Come From? We're going to model first, and I will sing the first section of it 2 times, and then Erica will sing hers 2 times, and we will trade off. And then when we finish, we're going to sing the entire song through twice in a row and invite you to join us while muted. Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going?
Where do we come from? Where do we come from?
Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery.
Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where are we going?
We will sing the entire song through 2 more times, and we're going to invite you to pick whichever part is calling to your heart, because these can all be sung at the same time, creating a beautiful harmony. Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going?
Where do we come from? Where do we come from?
Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery.
Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where are we going?
Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going?
Where do we come from? Where do we come from?
Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery.
Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where are we going?
As we deepen our connections within, among, and beyond, let us hold a sacred pause and send our love and care to all the places in our global community that are under attack. A moment of holy quiet. Ashe and shalom. In this moment of tender quiet, let us continue to connect within, among, and beyond through prayer and meditation, and perhaps in your path, quiet. We continue to send our powerful healing vibrations out to a world that is full of joy, mysteries, and unbelievable suffering.
If it is available to you, please bring a hand to some part of your body and feel your life force. May your soul receive this Jewish prayer. Grant us the ability to find joy and strength, not in the call to arms, but in stretching out our arms to grasp our fellow creatures in the striving for justice and truth. Shalom.
Let us water our holy roots by placing in the chat our joys, our sorrows, our intentions, and requests for pastoral care. I, Pastor Jacqueline, will respond within 48 hours. A minute of quiet as you write in the chat. We welcome the voice of Emily Richards.
Philosopher John Dewey describes the divine as the point at which the ideal becomes present. And these moments of connection with the divine can be felt in different ways and at different times. Sometimes the divine comes in small, ordinary moments. The whisper of a baby's breath on your skin, the smell after a rainstorm, the feeling of someone's arms around you, the first time the words, "I love you," are spoken. Other times it arrives at more momentous occasions. Graduations, weddings, births, and celebrations. Those times that stay in our hearts and minds. And then there are extraordinary moments. The start of a movement, the rising tide demanding justice, the discoveries that change our understanding of the universe, witnessing a once-in-a-lifetime event, such as a total solar eclipse. It is in these moments we connect with the divine, the sacred in ourselves, in others, in the world around us, and all are significant. None are less important than the others. There is something calling to all of us in these moments. It is calling to us here in this space today as well. Yearning for the divine has brought us all here today. Most of us have gathered in the way that has become an ordinary experience, that of sitting in front of a screen. We are reaching out for connection across the distance, searching for one of those moments when the ideal becomes reality. A breath, a heartbeat, where we feel like we are a part of something greater. This time together is an invitation to allow ourselves to open up to the ordinary becoming something more. A gift that we can offer to one another to bring that which is sacred into being. To breathe in the truth that you are safe here. You are loved here. You are celebrated for all that you are and all that you will become. Ordinary, extraordinary, divine. We gather for connection, for community, for the permission to exist as our full selves, to hear the words whispered to our souls that we are enough, just as we are. To exist, even if just for a moment, in this place that we have created together, where what we wish for, that unconditional acceptance and love, is truth. That is the divine. We are the divine in all of our everyday ordinariness, and all that we are extraordinary. There is a story from the Kabbalah, as retold by Amy Petrie Shaw, that tells us that at the beginning of time, before anything else existed, love was all that there was, and it filled up everything in the whole universe. But during this time that love existed on its own, it got lonely because it had nothing to be in love with. And so it drew in a breath so deep that it squeezed out darkness. And that darkness was thick and shiny and black. It was beautiful. But now love was lonely and it couldn't see. And so it summoned light. All of the warm and wonderful and beautiful thoughts exploded outward in 10 different directions and shaped themselves into 10 big glowing glass balls. Each ball was filled with a spinning lump of pure light and warmth. And to give the light something to shine on, love created the earth and all of the plants and animals therein. The 10 balls of light started toward the earth, and if they had made it there in one piece, the entire planet would have been exactly the way love wanted it. But because they were made of glass and were fragile, they shattered when they landed. And what was inside of those balls, which was goodness and joy and beauty, scattered in the breezes. Those sparks fell everywhere on the earth in tiny bits, instead of big clumps like love intended. And love knew that it was too big to collect all of those tiny pieces, so it created one more thing. It created us, human beings. And we were created with one job: to find these sparks, these tiny pieces of wonderful goodness, and to bring them together again in big clumps as love intended. So all of us, from the moment we are born, have a job. And that job is to help find love and all that is good and right. And if we do that, we are fixing the world. These small, sometimes seemingly insignificant, ordinary moments of gathering and sharing love are how we create these points where the ideal becomes reality. And it is how we work to transform this world into the one that love intended it to be all along. One that is ordinary and extraordinary and divine.
Greetings from Kerala, India. And I want to just say that as I've been here for about 8 days now, about 30 or 40 times a day, the divine is present in the way that everyone that I pass on the sidewalk at this retreat center puts their hand to their chest. Even the gardeners, the cooks, the wait staff put their hand to their chest and they bow and they say namaste to me. And I say the same back to them. So before I sing this song, Divine Mystery by Heather Houston, I bow to the divine love and light in each one of you and say namaste. Oh, I am opening up for a dance with divine mystery. I am trusting the path that's unfolding before me with ease. I am opening up for a dance with divine mystery. I am trusting the path that's unfolding before me with ease. Just let go now, trust the flow. Just let go now, then you'll know. Right on time now, I've arrived. Right on time now, I'm alive. Oh, I am opening up for a dance with divine mystery. Oh, I am trusting the path that's unfolding before me with ease. Just let go now, trust the flow. Just let go now, then you'll know. Oh, I am opening up for a dance with divine mystery. Oh, I am trusting the path that's unfolding before me with ease. Oh, I am opening up for a dance with divine mystery. Oh, I am trusting the path that's unfolding before me with ease.
Friends, I invite you to take a moment to become present in your body in whatever way feels comfortable to you. Perhaps it is focusing on your breath or grounding yourself in your seat or against the floor, or bringing a hand to your chest and feeling that spark of divine within yourself. We will now take a few moments to invite connection and conversation, as any who are moved to do so share their thoughts in response to this question. When have you felt, or has your heart yearned for, the sparks of connection to something greater than yourself? I will put this question into the chat, and then I invite you to simply unmute and speak as you feel so moved, or you can write a response in the chat and I will read it aloud for you.
Again, this is Pastor Jacqueline. I am the firstborn grandchild in my family, and I have lots of cousins that I was very close to when I lived in Texas. And one of my cousins at the age of 63 just died. And he died in my grandmother's house where my grandmother lived her entire life, a place where I played jump rope, hopscotch, tetherball, made mud pies. There was something very sacred to me when I learned that my cousin died in that place. And I felt that my grandmother, a spark of the divine, was holding him as he left this world. I'm grateful.
Erica has shared in the chat rainbows and butterflies.
My mom and I have a working theory that some of our ancestors returned to us in the form of hummingbirds in the backyard. And we name them and they come around and we feed them and they're beautiful. And every time I'm in the backyard, which is just right behind me right now, I see them and I feel like I'm a part of a natural world that's bigger than me, but I'm also a part of a wider world and web that includes things I can't even see or understand that I also belong to.
Thank you, Nina.
Have an old friend, maybe a 30-year-long relationship with a man, George Somboro, in Mali, Africa. And a couple of weeks ago, he wrote me and said, I'm terrified. I have to have surgery. I have to have a polyp removed. I think this is a good time for me to die. And I wrote him back immediately and saying, George, you don't know what death is like through a cancer. You don't want to die that way. And I reached out to him and we started working together on ask questions, ask the doctor question, ask the nurse questions. You have someone to take care of you. We started making the extraordinary, the surgery for him, which was terrifying and extraordinary, into a kind of doable thing through questioning. And we've been also corresponding every day now. We used to correspond about once a month if we were lucky, maybe once every couple of months, but now we're corresponding every day. And this morning he wrote me and he said his wife's brother who lived in Spain, who they had just seen, which is Sunday, suddenly died. And so together with his process of going to have surgery, which I think will be in this next week, he's having to deal with that shock. And sometimes it's just extraordinary how things pile on you in your life, you know, and we need to reach out for that spark and believe in that spark so that we can begin to heal. And I feel that's happening someplace between George and me, someplace between George and Genevieve, but I'm thankful that I'm here today.
Thank you for that sharing. And we are all sending love and healing to those in your life. The times in my life that I have felt the strongest connection to something greater than myself has been music. Singing specifically with others and hearing my voice mingled with theirs to create something that is greater, that we couldn't do on our own. So I have so much gratitude for Erica this morning and sharing that moment with me.
This is Liesl.
Hi, everyone. You never see me because I'm operating the computer over there. But one thing I'll share, well, two things. My kids are here, and if you're a parent, then you know your kids are a connection to something greater, and that's always the case as you're raising them. But also one experience, there's lots of wonderful connections to the natural world, and Emily's message about like cosmic scale and time. Well, one time, have you ever felt a connection through a piece of stone? So one time I was in the Natural History Museum in Oxford, England, and I'm going through the different displays. And then there's this big cut and polished cube of speckled stone. And then a little plaque saying how it's like some 4 billion years old. And so I go up and I touch this 4 billion year old cube. And suddenly I don't know how to stand anymore. I just have to go find the nearest bench and sit down with just like wave of realization of the vastness of time and how old this cube is in front of me. And that was a strong.
Thank you so much for that sharing.
This is Liesl. And I was thinking when I read that question about connecting when I dig in the dirt, when I sit in my garden and I, move things around and literally touch something that feels like it is larger than me.
Thank you, Liesl. I invite you all to take a moment with me to silently express our deep appreciation for this space that has offered us the gift of connection today.
Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where do we come from? Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where are we going?
The following is from the Vietnamese Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh. Spiritual practice is not just sitting in meditation. Practice is looking, thinking, touching, drinking, eating, and talking. Every act, every breath, and every step can be practice and can help us to become more ourselves.
We have now officially welcomed in the spring season to the Northern Hemisphere. The world around us is coming back to life. The world, yes, flowers and trees once again beginning to blossom and grow.
May your own spiritual practices also blossom and grow. May your perceptions evolve, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary and connecting you with the divine. May your spiritual practice manifest the ideal into the present for you and all of humanity.
Closing song today is Wood Stone by Jules Graves. The words are in the chat. One moment, please. One moment. Wood, stone, feather and bone, roaring of the ocean, guide us home. Wood, stone, feather and bone, roaring of the ocean, guide us home. High angels singing, high angels singing in my soul, in my soul, in my soul, in my soul. River, sea, redwood tree, howling on the wind, gonna set us free. River, sea, redwood tree, howling of the wind, gonna set us free. High angels singing, high angels singing in my soul, in my soul, in my soul, in my soul. Wood, stone, feather and bone, roaring of the ocean, guide us home. Wood, stone, feather and bone, roaring of the ocean, guide us home. High angels singing, high angels singing in my soul, in my soul, in my soul, in my soul.
river, sea, redwood tree, howling of the wind gonna set us free. River, sea, redwood tree, howling of the wind gonna set us free. High angel singing, high angel singing in my soul, in my soul, in my soul, in my soul. Wood, stone.